Hello?
Orlando.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. It's Gary in Bristol from Kiss Country 93.7.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. I don't know if your ears been burning, but someone's been telling off on you. Someone named Trey Powell.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. Very, very nice family.
Are you sure you want to say that? Because you don't know what he had to say about you yet.
Yes, I'm going to stick to it.
All right, because he wrote us a letter, and I was hoping that you had time for me to read this to you really quick.
Yes.
He says, Orlando is the head coach of the boys' Bossier High School soccer team. If that wasn't enough, he's also the head coach for the 2010 Boys and 2010 Girls Elite Football Club, which travels 2 weekends a month to Dallas and the surrounding areas to play. Soccer is still a growing sport in the area, but he's already made a lasting impression in the community. And while he's an excellent technical coach and his teams all do well, that's not why I'm writing this. It's what he does off the field that impresses me the most. I've played sports my entire life and have had some great coaches, but I've never seen a man and his wife do so much for the players. A lot of his high school players are Mexican or Central American immigrants who can barely speak English. When they arrive at his school, many have very little means even to feed themselves. Some don't even have families with them. All of his players know that they can call, and he will help them at the drop of a hat. Whether it be by feeding them, getting them jobs, getting them clothes, loaning them money from his own pocket to pay bills until they get paid, helping them find housing, or even letting them stay at his own house with his family, he's there. I've personally seen him give his own belt to one of the players who didn't have one. I've seen him drive to New Orleans to speak at an immigration hearing on behalf of one of his high school players on Friday, to then drive all night to be at a travel soccer game for his younger kids in Dallas Saturday morning. And all he asks of his players is to remember that when they get in a position to help someone, that they do the same. What is even more crazy is that he's not even a teacher. He left his job making way more money to come back and help his community as a teacher's aide. He even cuts the grass on the practice field during the spring and summer months. I don't know how he finds the time, but the community could definitely learn by his example. I know I have.
Hang on, give me a second, okay?
Yeah, I can get that. That's wow.
You know, there's a lot of things we can do in the community to help not just Hispanic kids, but any race, especially with everything going on around Bossier Shreveport.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, you know, God sent me here for a reason, and I'm just following His purpose. Like, you know, like I told people, like, when I was making more money, my wife and I, we were broke. Right now, we make probably half or less than we used to make before, and we feel like we're okay, you know.
Yeah.
But yes, that's, you know, but like we don't do those. My wife and I, we don't do those things just to do them. I mean, to show people anything. No, we just do it because that's what God wants us to do. And yeah, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we want to just give up. But there's always that one light, like very far that you see is like, okay, there's light over there. We can continue moving forward. And that's my thing. That's one of my things to my boys every time. No matter what, never give up and keep moving forward. I mean, that's all you can do, and that's because that's life. You know, in life you can do everything right, and sometimes bad things are going to happen, and you can't just sit there and not do anything about it. You're just going to have to beat up and keep moving because everything else is moving except you.
Yeah.
I love what I do. You know, when people ask me, "What do you do for a living?" Like, oh, I don't do anything. I go help kids. You know, I don't work. I truly don't work.
Well, because of that, Orlando, we have named you this week's Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award recipient.
Thank you.
So, not only are we going to brag on you on the air and talk about you online and put you on our Instagram and our Facebook and our YouTube and all those good things, we're also going to hook you up with a $100 gift card so you and your wife can go have a great meal at Silver Star.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.